What's up, BubbasVlogs? Welcome back to another video. And today, as y'all can tell by the title, I am starting off Vlogmas. This is the beginning of a long road. It's December now, it's Christmas time. I'm making this a day ahead, so every day that I'm coming out with a new vlog, it's gonna be from the day before. The way that this works is basically I post every single day until Christmas without missing an entire day, and I know this is gonna be very difficult because I've never done this. I've done weekly uploads, I've never done daily uploads. So this is gonna be a bit of a challenge for me, but I'm ready to take it on because I need to get back in the groove of things. I think that this is the best way to do it. I can only promise y'all that I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna have a forfeit if I don't get every single day. No, a Vlogmas. If I don't vlog every single day, I will have a forfeit. I'm not exactly sure what that is. We'll figure that out over time. Let's go ahead and get on to it. I mean, this is gonna be a mixture of just vlogs, bits, different things. I already know what I'm gonna do for this video, basically. I don't know, let's get straight into it. Obviously, it's back on the vlog life. I basically set myself a little calendar right here, as y'all can tell. Tomorrow is going to be the first when this video goes up. 7 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower, shave my face, get rid of all this, get myself ready for my day, because I have classes today. I have a full day of classes. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my longest days. So I'm basically in class from 9 to 3:20. So I gotta grind that out. I don't know when I'm gonna be filming all this stuff. School and this, and I got finals coming up. Get this vlog started. Ho, 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 I look like Santa Claus. All right, listen, this is gonna be the most raw stuff you're gonna get because this is Vlogmas. I have 25 days to film. I am creative, but I don't know if I'm that creative to where I can make 25 days worth of content every single day and have 15-minute videos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you. The point of this is to get my mind back into the groove of making videos all the time, right? Nobody's life is that interesting, as much as they may make it seem to be that interesting. So I'm very, obviously, I'd like to say, transparent in my videos. I'm always myself, right? I never fake shit. I am myself. But this is more so myself than y'all are used to seeing. Y'all don't usually see me shave my face like this, right? Plus, you have to realize, before school ends, I think we have like 2 weeks left of school actually. But y'all gotta understand, these next week and a half, I have finals. It's time to kick it into gear, you know what I'm saying? As if it's not too late, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, on to the next bit. So, back with the debate that, you know, this is a heated and touchy topic for some of y'all, I know, I get it. Donda versus Certified Lover Boy. Which is the better album? You know, I wanna tell y'all something before I go on with this. I personally, I'm coming from my point of view on how I feel about these albums. I listen to Drake on a daily, without a doubt. Drake is my go-to. Kanye, I listen to him here and there. And if you've seen my previous video with my top 10 albums or whatever I rated, Drake and Kanye were both in those albums. They are both, without a doubt, in this conversation, two of the greatest rappers of our generation, without a doubt. Whether you hate Kanye because of Drake or hate Drake because of Kanye, or just don't listen to one and listen to the other, they've had an influential impact on our generation as a whole. That goes without being said. So these two highly anticipated albums, in my opinion, from what I've noticed, is that Certified Lover Boy was like extremely anticipated for a very long time, from 2020, and then it dragged on. We thought we were getting October 2020, we thought we were getting it December, then in December he said he was dropping it in this year, 2021. First off, we'll just start with the cover art. The cover art on both albums, in my opinion, like I said, Certified Lover Boy, I don't care how much of a fanboy or a stan you are, I did not like his artwork on his cover art on his album. It's just emojis. I mean, he made the emojis, and you know they're iconic now because of Drake. I mean, it's cool, it's funny, but you know, I've seen better album covers. You know, there's so much creativity that could have been done with this album, and then I saw that, and that was actually honestly a big letdown for me in itself. Donda, the same thing. I know there's meanings behind both of them. I mean, you could have done so much more, because you see how creative like a cover art gets. Like, for example, in my opinion, I love the Views cover art. That just stands out for the album, and it's like an iconic picture for the album. And if I look at that, I know what it is, versus a black cover or even like a white cover with some emojis. The emojis now have a meaning, but when you have album covers like with Graduation and everything like that, and you have those crazy album covers, then you just have them all black. Either way, neither of them get a score for that one, because that's 0-0 at that point. Neither of those album covers were like outstanding, in my opinion. So now we get on to the actual album itself. Donda has been out for about 2 something months. Same thing with Certified Lover Boy, because they came out about the same time. Donda has a deluxe, Certified Lover Boy doesn't. Both of them were lengthy albums with about 24 songs, 21 songs on Certified Lover Boy, and then on the deluxe for Donda it was 32. That's a great thing. We love big albums, but at that point, with Donda in particular, the amount of songs that came out, and there were a couple songs that just shouldn't, in my opinion, just kind of like threw off the album, like the vibe of the album. Like the song with Pop Smoke, it just didn't fit in the album. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying there's songs that shouldn't have maybe necessarily been in there, especially with Donda. He had part 2s for almost every song and then extended the songs to like 11 minutes. And it's like you could have done that with one, or you could have broke it off to make 2 different songs versus just having a 1 and then a part 2. That goes for Donda. For Certified Lover Boy, he did a great job with the transition of the album from hype songs to sad songs, and just, you know, getting his entire meaning across with all of those songs. So for that being said, I'll give that to Certified Lover Boy. But now we'll get into the actual songs that, like, my favorite 3 songs, my top 3 songs for Donda are like the hype songs, and then in the production on these songs is amazing. So like Heaven and Hell, Praise God, Off the Grid, those are amazing songs. Like just the hype, just the feeling you get when you listen to them. It's uplifting, it's that positive vibe, and it's that kind of like hype vibe too. On the contrary, with Certified Lover Boy, if you're listening to Way Too Sexy or Knife Talk, which 21 Savage's appearance was amazing. I love 21 and Drake, and they both collab. Amazing song right there. Race My Mind is another top 3 song for Certified Lover Boy, just because, like, you know, you get to those songs where you relate to Drake and what he's saying, and like, one of my slept on songs, or maybe for y'all might be a slept on song on Certified Lover Boy, is Fountains, because it gives you a little tribute kind of, and it has that vibe and that beat, and I forgot who made the exact beat, the type of beats that they make that like Canadian rappers use. It sounds like Views basically. That's kind of why it hits home, because it's like that kind of nostalgic feeling, and he's using a certain like beat to like go into that vibe, and it's just like the drums and the 808s and everything just is amazing in that. I have a lot more favorite songs that I listen to on the daily from Donda than I do on Certified Lover Boy, and that's just because of the vibe that it's giving off. So I can't sit here and listen to Race My Mind all day and get all up in my feels. But I mean, don't get me wrong, there's hype songs on the album too. No Friends in the Industry, In Too Deep, Knife Talk, any of those songs will hype you up. But in my opinion, from the day-to-day basis, you'll catch me listening to Donda almost fully through, given those couple of songs that I just don't really vibe with, versus Certified Lover Boy. That's just me though. Now when you go to the features and the production of the album, like I was saying a second ago, the production is amazing on Donda and Certified Lover Boy, but the features were outstanding on Certified Lover Boy. But when you go to Donda, you see things like Baby Keem, Travis Scott. Now Travis Scott was on Certified Lover Boy, but then you go all the way to Playboi Carti, Roddy Ricch even. You know, the list for Donda on features is a little bit larger than it would be for Certified Lover Boy. Given the amount of songs, there were repeats on those albums. Same thing goes for a couple other songs on Donda. That leads me to the next point, which is production. The production of Kanye West, just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. He did not miss on a single song with the production. And I'm not saying Drake did either, but you know how Drake's beats go. And it's not a bad thing, because I love Drake's beats more than probably anything besides Kanye West, Tyler the Creator, and people like that. I'm just saying the production for Kanye West's album is gonna give me a lot more hype and a lot more elevated mood than I would be if I was listening to Certified Lover Boy. But I get what Drake was doing with that. Of course, Drake is Drake, and he's getting you to talk about his life, and he's talking about his feelings, and I love that, because trust me, that's all I can listen to all day long. But when I'm talking about Donda, he just has it there for me. For the production, for the beat wise, it's killer. For certain songs, like the top 3 that I named, 10 out of 10. So for my final point, my overall listening experience from Certified Lover Boy to Donda, this may sound biased, but I want y'all to know I listen to Drake way more overall than I do Kanye West. But for this specific album, I'm gonna have to give it to Donda. And I feel like a lot of people are gonna hate that, but a lot of people who have like listened to both albums through and through, because I hear a lot of Drake fans saying, oh, Donda isn't this, but boy, you haven't even listened to the album. You gotta listen to both of them, and I think there's enough time that's gone under these albums now to say which one is better in my opinion, and I'm giving it to Donda. You know, it is what it is, but that's on me though. I wanna know what y'all think in the comments down below, and we'll see.
I just gave it a listen. I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of decent, but I like the songs with the features way more than like the songs just...
Yeah, Donda does have a lot more features than Certified Lover Boy did though, which was like, the only thing that was...
You definitely, you think so?
No, I know so. I went and did a track list on it. I looked at it earlier. And the only thing that I was talking about with like the features, which was kind of annoying, is like with a part 2, like for example, because I know there's like Junior, and then he had Junior part 2 for Donda. Ty Dolla $ign was featured on that song, and then he did a second song just because of that, like a part 2, which takes away from the album because he's just adding another person and it's like a minute-long difference. I don't know, that's my opinion.
I just don't find it that amusing. I mean, yeah, there's like good songs and that have really good beats and stuff, but like, I don't know, you're talking about The Boy, man. Like, this guy, like, he just doesn't miss.
No, that's what I was saying.
He has topped the charts with that album, like, for like the first week that it came out, it was literally on first 2 weeks. It was,
that's gonna happen with Drake. It was
though.
Like no matter what.
10 of the songs on that 20 song album, he was just
21 songs.
It was like 10 of them were for sure on the charts for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time.
Yeah, Drake.
And Donda, you found maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And the songs that were on the charts at that time are now just TikTok songs, and you just see them on TikTok now all the time. But
I get that.
I mean, Drake is like, you know, every
that's
song
what Drake's
he drops
gonna do.
Is like, that's his thing, like, you know.
I get that. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people who are like unbiased opinion, who like really fuck with like Kanye and Drake, say that Donda was a little bit better. But that's just, I don't know. I don't take away from Certified Lover Boy.
Lyrically, Drake is better
in this album for sure. No, I didn't talk about that. That's a fact though. No, for sure.
Lyrically, Drake has always been better than most albums. That's why, like, I think, like, honestly, Tyler, the Creator's album is probably might be better than both of them because like, he's a lot more.
I'm gonna talk about that. I gotta get into that though, because I'm gonna do a video where I'm saying all the albums of 2021 and rate them all. But that has to do for Donda and Certified Lover Boy. So there's the opinion.